possible for Ethiopia to become influential at the world stage, provided it achieves its growth and development plans. They said the country has tremendous opportunities for trade and investment. The ambassadors made their statements at a panel hosted by the Economist at Sheraton Addis on Thursday. Daniel Kasam reports.
Ethiopia has set to achieve middle-income status by 2025. This first GDP was successful in registering double-digit growth. This growth, coupled with political stability, increased urbanization and ensured a better development trajectory. Greg Goring is the British ambassador to Ethiopia. He says the physical transformation in Ethiopia is incredible.
And I think because of the huge economic punch which Ethiopia can deliver, it's inevitably going to be influential in the future on the world stage. It's going to be the third biggest economy in Africa. It's already the second biggest population, and it will grow to 150 million or so by the middle of this century. It's got one of the highest growth rates in the world.
United States Ambassador to Ethiopia, Patricia Haselas, said that Ethiopia is doing excellent on both the political and the economic spheres.
Decision to join the troop-contributing countries in Somalia we viewed as an extremely positive move. And they are achieving quite a lot on the ground, and we, the international community, support them with regard to trying to build a stable government in Somalia. On South Sudan, through the IGAD process too, they are taking leadership roles. So on both those fronts, we feel they are making excellent contributions.
Lady Remelswal, ambassador of the Netherlands to Ethiopia, reiterated that stability and security are wonderful achievements in Ethiopia.
This is a country where plans turn into reality, and we happen to be a country that is very good in flowers. It's famous for that. It can bring in companies, but also the newest technology, knowledge, access to markets, etc., etc. So these two together has been a great match, and has made that this is now one of the export-earning sectors in Ethiopia.
Japan's ambassador to Ethiopia, Kazuhiro Suzuki, stated that what Ethiopia has been doing is great. He also raised domestic private sector development as a key factor to ensure sustainable development in Ethiopia.
My evaluation is that Ethiopia's direction is a pretty right one. I mean, they've been taking the right courses. And Ethiopia's development model is the first application of East Asia's economic development success model in Africa. So I hope that Ethiopia's success is going to give another policy option to the other numerous African countries.
The ambassadors expressed confidence that Ethiopia is on the right track to development.
Ethiopia has increasingly become a suitable destination for investment. Foreign companies engaged in various investment sectors of Ethiopia said that doing business in Ethiopia is profitable. The investors briefed prospective investors on their reasons for engagement in the Ethiopian market at a panel discussion held at Sheraton Addis on Thursday. Daniel Kasam reports.
Ethiopia has made it clear that it's getting ready for the expected influx of investors set to engage in the country's manufacturing sector. As part of its GDP2 plan, the government has aspired for the industrial sector to take a leading role in the economy over the next few years. The Ethiopian summit by the Economist has talked to investors in the country about their achievements and challenges along with their take on the future.
The problem is, China experienced exactly the same problem 20 years back. But over the years, we developed remedies and trainings to overcome this. So why I came to Ethiopia, why I set up WAS, and the reason why I've been very successful, because I can achieve 70% of the efficiency after 1 year's training. I have to say, the workers are extremely good.
If you tune into what GTP1 and GTP2 says, and if you understand the strategy, it is about developing jobs for people in Ethiopia, and it's about developing what you would say is the basic industries which employ a lot of people and you can skill up quite quickly. And it's the bridge between an agricultural economy and an industrial revolution.
We recommend especially to emphasize on education towards industry and especially the textiles. World-famous designers and brand managers should be invited to Ethiopia and let them give lectures.
investors underlined that the government has taken the right directions in attracting FDI to the country.
Executive Secretary of the UNECA, Dr. Carlos Lopez, said that Ethiopia is a leading example for peace and development to African countries.